Today is October the 8th, Wednesday, and Joe Turner and myself, Judy Meyer, are talking with Marie Fitzgerald. Did I pronounce your name right?
Right.
And we've never met you before, Marie, so we've got a lot of kind of catching up to learn about you. First of all, we are in, what is the name of the place we are in right now?
The Veronica House, isn't it?
The Veronica House. And you have a beautiful place here.
Yeah, I love it. I love it here.
How long have you been here?
Oh, maybe three weeks.
Oh, only 3 weeks? Oh, okay, so you're still rather new to this place.
I am.
Well, we would like to backtrack and find out where you started off in life. So if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to ask you where you started off and when. Can you tell us when you were born?
I think I was born in Wellston.
Oh, really? Okay. And when were you born?
You mean
the year?
What year?
Or you want to just tell us how old you are now?
I'm 83.
All right, so we'll just let our listeners do some math.
Okay.
And figure that one up.
Okay.
Probably about 19, 22, or 23.
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
He's later 25.
Well, since you were born here in St. Louis, where did you go to school as you were growing up?
In Wellston.
In Wellston. And
was that in the city of Wellston or in the city of St. Louis,
City
nearby?
Of Wellston.
Actually in Wellston.
Wellston.
They had their own school district.
Yeah.
And it was a public school system? Do you remember anything about the school, what it was like? How many kids was it?
No, I don't remember.
Not really. Did you graduate from there?
I didn't really graduate.
Oh, I see. I see. You left school. All right.
When I was about the 9th grade.
I see. And then were you working then?
No. And I can't really remember why I quit. I really can't remember.
Well, I don't think they encouraged young girls to stay in school at that time.
No.
I know my mother left school about the 10th grade. Because she felt,
I think I was in 9th grade.
Yeah, she felt like she knew enough. And
Right.
she needed to go help work in her father's store.
Right.
And so I don't think that was unusual. And I think this is a good point to make for our listeners and the people that look at your video to know that education was not really valued for young women from your time. Did you work then to help your family, or?
I don't think I really worked.
Did you meet a young man? Were interested in with a young man maybe?
I met my husband when I was 15 years old.
See, there you are. I'm not surprised that there was a young man involved.
Yeah, we were married for 43 years.
Wow, what was his name?
Ray Fitzgerald.
Well, what was Ray doing when you met him?
He worked for a telephone company.
Okay, here in St. Louis? And when you got married, how old were you?
I was 27 when we got married.
Well, you knew him quite a while then.
I did.
Well then, where did you live when you got married?
Well, you know what? His mother took me in when I was 15 years old.
I see.
So I lived with them.
I see. So maybe that's how you got to know him?
Yeah.
I see. Also in Wellston? I see. And where were you married?
Where?
Yes.
Gee. I don't even remember.
Was it a place close to Wellston, or?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
You know, Wellston was quite a thriving place. And my mother talks about it as well, walking into Wellston to get an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about it?
Not too much. I really don't remember that much about it.
You probably remember the streetcar loop there. That was actually in the city.
Almost.
And the movie theaters.
Yeah. but I don't remember too much about it.
Do you remember the Mikado Theater?
No.
When World War II started, that changed to the Victory.
I remember the Victory.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but it had a Japanese name before, but they changed.
Okay, okay.
Well, when you got married, where did you live then? Did you still stay in that area, or did you move out of the area?
Still stay in the same area.
Did you have a separate place? Some people, like, live very close to their parents after they got married, or
We lived very close to his parents.
in an apartment or flat, as they used to say.
Gosh, you know what? I don't even remember.
Did you have children?
I had 2 children,
And who are
a
they?
boy and a girl. Robert and Rita. Those are my kids.
Where did they go to school?
Pattonville.
Oh, really? Okay, so then, by then you had lived out closer to where we are now. Did you live in Bridgeton?
Yeah.
Do you know where exactly what street it was?
Smiley.
Oh, okay. Smiley's quite a long road. Did you have a house built or?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Was it a very big house? Because there are some interesting houses on Smiley.
You see that picture on that tile there? On the tile there?
Oh, I see. Uh-huh.
Okay. That's what we lived in. It was a 2-car garage and a lean-to.
Oh, my goodness.
And we lived in that while we built the house.
Wow, now that's an interesting story.
Really, really.
And what kind
And
of...
I worked on the house.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow, good for you. What kind of amenities did you have in that garage lean-to? Were there plumbing? Was there plumbing?
There was an outside toilet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, we had a, it was neat. We had 4 walls with a 55-gallon drum on top, where they put the water in.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we took our showers.
Wow.
Gravity works.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was nice.
That was nice. Were your children born and being raised then while you were living there?
Yes, yes.
And they went to what school? In the Pattonville area?
Pattonville area, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how long did you live in your small, place before your house was built? How long did it take you to build the house then?
Oh. Didn't take too long to build a house.
That's amazing.
Didn't take too long.
That's amazing. Did you have other people helping you?
My husband.
You and your husband, did he work on it?
He built the house.
Wow.
Did you have to have somebody?
We all worked on the house.
Did you have somebody dig a basement with the bulldozer?
I think we did. I think we did.
And then this place go back to being a garage afterwards?
Actually, the garage, the two-car garage, it burned down.
When did that happen? Hopefully after you were out of it.
Oh, yeah, after we were out of it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary thinking
Yeah,
about
it was
that.
when on the lean-to on the back of that garage, his mom and dad, that was their bedroom and the kitchen.
Wait a minute. Whose mom and dad?
My husband's mother and dad.
Your husband's mom and dad actually stayed in that place as well? At the same time you were there?
Like I told you, they took me in when I was 15 years old.
That's true, yes.
So, yeah,
So they kind of came with you out to Smiley then. You all came together. I see. And so what happened when it burnt and they had been living in it? Then did they move in the big house with you?
You know what? I don't really recall
Well, that's all right.
what happened.
That's okay. But as long as they weren't hurt in the fire.
No, they weren't hurt.
Well, that's good.
They weren't hurt. No.
Did the fire men come to put out the fire?
Yeah.
Now, we've learned that Pattonville had a volunteer fire department.
Yeah.
Was that part of it then?
I don't know. I don't remember. Don't remember.
But it didn't harm the new house that you had built then?
No,
Well, that's good.
no.
That's good. When your children were going to Pattonville, were you involved at all in the school? Did you do anything?
Not really. Mm-mm.
What school is near there?
Not sure. It could Bridgeway or I'm not sure what.
Bridgeway. I think they did go to Bridgeway School.
And then they went on to Pattonville High School,
Mm-hmm.
and they both graduated from Pattonville High School.
Mm-hmm.
Were they in any activities at the high school?
No,
No sports or anything?
no. My son, he was went into the Marines.
After high school?
Mm-hmm.
Did they go to the Pattonville High School on St. Charles Rock Road or on Fifi or Old
Creek Court Mill Road.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember.
Was it still up by Northwest Plaza?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the old high school.
Mm-hmm.
Did they have any part-time jobs around in the area?
My children?
Uh-huh.
Oh, gee.
That's okay. It's all right. It's just, that's
forgot.
okay.
I forgot.
It's all right. It was just, you know,
Uh-huh,
something we like to talk about where the young people
Right.
got, you know, work.
Uh-huh.
You know, sometimes, you know, they were able to get part-time jobs in the area, especially after Northwest Plaza was built.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember watching that being built?
Yeah.
What did you think of that when they planned to build Northwest Plaza? I'm assuming it was not built when you
No,
first came.
no.
So when you heard they were going to...
It was a while before they built it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So when they built that, what did you think? Somewhere else to go besides Wellston to
Yeah,
shop.
right. It was. It was. Mm-hmm.
So now you have somewhere else to shop.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did you drive during the all time you were married?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you have a car to drive the whole time you were married?
Yeah.
Because sometimes, you know, families had to share just one car.
I still had a in fact, my daughter's driving my car now.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Now, what did your daughter do after high school?
She was a nurse.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Is she still?
No. She doesn't do anything now.
Now, where do your children live?
My daughter lives in Maryland Heights.
That's very close.
Yeah, she lives close. She lives close. My son, he lives down in South St. Louis.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
My son also lives in South St.
Yeah,
Louis, yes.
Down on Worthington.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not familiar with that because basically I don't know much about South St.
Around
Louis.
Tesson Ferry.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, when your kids, as they were growing up and they graduated and left, were you, what did you do then?
What did I do?
Oh, you know, were you in any clubs or social activities?
Mm-mm. No. Actually, I forgot what I did.
I bet you were busier than you can even think about
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
Yeah.
Now, I noticed in your apartment you have a beautiful quilt hanging up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you've been a quilter?
I still quilt for Holy Spirit.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
By
I
hand?
enjoy that. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
On,
go?
on Monday nights they pick me up, and we quilt from 6 till 9 o'clock at night.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
I like that. I like to do that.
Isn't it hard on your eyes?
No?
What's your favorite part of quilting? Do you like the actual quilting?
Yes, they are so quilting. I like that.
Now, these quilts that you work on, who are they for? Who are they for? Like the individuals in your group, or
The ones that we're quilting now, they have a quilt bingo once a year.
oh,
Holy Spirit does.
so they're kind of more or less or fundraisers.
Yeah.
Do you have many quilts that you've made for yourself or your family?
I got some in the other room.
I'm working on a quilt
In
right
fact,
now.
I got one started too.
You do?
Yeah, I have a sewing machine in the other room.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we'll take a look at it after our interview because I'm making a quilt right now for my granddaughter. This one is lovely that you're working on. Is this going to be for your family? This purple and
Well,
white
actually,
thing?
that was for me,
It's very, very lovely.
but I don't need it anymore. I really don't. Let's see, I want to show you the pattern I have.
Those are really pretty colors.
This is the pattern I'm working on now.
Does it have a name? So many of these quilts have names.
Does it have a name? I don't know.
Oh, I can't see readily without the
Let
name
me,
of
let me
it.
check. Give me that, I'll see if it has a name to it.
Most quilts have their own names unless they're...
It don't look like it has a name.
Well, it looks like you're working on something else. When we walked in the door, you were actually working on something else.
On this.
Can you hold that up and show us what you're doing with that?
Sure.
That's very interesting and it might surprise some people to see that. If you've never seen this particular thing before, you'll be surprised.
This here?
Yeah, can you hold that up so
Sure.
we can see it? Now, what is that? What kind of material is that?
This is plastic bag.
Regular plastic bags. Like Target bags and
Yeah, from everywhere.
just from
From
everywhere.
everywhere.
And what
Yeah.
do you do with these plastic bags?
Well,
You have some long strips there,
yeah.
and they're tied together.
Yeah, they, see, that's a bag.
Uh-huh.
And you just interlock them together. And then I just crochet them. And I just crochet them.
You crochet them with a regular crochet hook? You use a big crochet hook? Yeah, a big one.
I enjoy doing that.
Yeah.
I really do.
Well, that's wonderful. And what are you making out of that?
What am I making?
Yes.
That's those sleeping mats for the homeless.
Oh, is this through an organization that you're making this? So, like, after you make a certain amount,
I don't know what they do with them. I don't really know what they do with them.
who will pick them up?
I don't even know. I don't even. I'm gonna have to find out who will pick them up. Cause I don't even know.
Well, I have seen like shopping bags made out of the plastic bags, and they're very sturdy, and you know, people could rinse them out and so forth. But this is a very interesting idea, and it's wonderful.
I enjoy doing it. I really do.
That's
I
great.
really do.
That's really nice.
It's a good hobby.
Yes, yes.
Uh-huh.
My mom always enjoyed crocheting, and she worked on yarn and made afghans and lap robes for an organization that, you know, gave her the yarn, and then they would pick them up and distribute them. So basically, she was just the worker bee.
I keep busy. I keep busy all the time.
What else are you involved with besides your quilting Monday nights?
I don't think too much of anything else.
Do you do anything else with the church?
No. No, I don't.
You say you've only been here 3 weeks. Where were you before you moved here?
My house.
Oh, okay. All
It's
right.
Smiley.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
See.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep, I hated to leave my house. This is assisted living here.
Mm-hmm. It's a lovely place.
I like it myself, really. And like I got a nice closet and another room there. It's really nice.
That's great. It's very, very nice, and it's a very nice location.
It is. It is.
Do they provide like a bus or transportation service
They
to the store?
They do have they do have a thing out there. They'll take you places. But I've never been any place. Because my daughter lives close by. In fact, my son was here yesterday, I believe it was. He took me out for dinner. And it was nice.
Otherwise, do they have meals provided here?
Oh, yes.
3 meals a day?
Oh, yes.
Wow, that's nice.
It is nice. It is nice.
Well, sure.
In fact, I even went and had my hair fixed.
Here?
Today, yes.
There's a beauty shop right here?
Yes, there is.
Wow.
Isn't that nice?
It's wonderful.
It really is.
That's great, especially in the bad weather. You don't have to really get out.
No, you don't have to get out.
But if you do, you have...
Is it cold out today?
No, it's very pleasant.
Is it?
But I heard it's going to rain tomorrow.
Yeah, I hear it's going to rain for several days.
So it's nice that you don't have to get out.
Yes, it is. It is nice that I don't have to
Your
get out.
meals are provided here.
Yes, it is nice.
And
Very nice.
we're very close to Kohl's and the library and, of course, DePaul Hospital's right here.
Right.
Target's across the street.
Right.
So it's very, actually, good location.
It is, really is. Really is. Is my flower jumping around over there?
No, not really. Very little.
Just a little bit.
Yes, just a little bit.
I don't know what makes that move.
They say it's the sun. It's like solar
Really?
powered. Yes.
Okay.
That's why you need to keep it in the window.
Uh-huh.
So I see, is this your daughter's wedding pictures?
No. It's some of the family, though.
Oh, okay.
Can't really tell. Can't really tell who that is.
Well, Marie, I appreciate you letting us come over, and
Well,
I think
Good.
we are going to say goodbye.
All right. All right.
And
Thanks for coming.
yes, it was very nice meeting you. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.